pass-wise, it's always going to be Dariana Carter. She is the pass-first point guard. She has done an excellent job, I think, of looking for that target. You know, the high-low offense, looking to get it inside there to Simpson. Can also get it back out to shoot some shots, but Carter is normally going to look to pass the ball around and get everybody involved there in that offense. So, of course, like I said, Coffeyville looking to avenge a loss. We'll take another few minutes for a timeout, but when we come back, we'll take a look in full at this Garden City team. Some players, very good players inside. You've got a player who is particularly hot against Coffeyville on the outside, and then, of course, an offense that doesn't score a lot, but usually does enough to pick up the victory with their defense. Back in a few minutes. You're listening to Red Ravens Basketball, US 98.1 KUSN.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PHIL.
Everyone looks forward to a good meal. That's why we do dining differently at Windsor Place. We call it 7 to 7 dining. Residents can come to the dining room anytime between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. for a home-cooked meal of their choice. 3 specials are available throughout the day, along with a full menu, including all-day breakfast. If residents need a treat between meals, they can visit our self-service snack pantries. Come see what makes Windsor Place different at mealtime. Call 620-252-4929.
Roman Chevrolet Buick in Independence says, we'll buy your vehicle for top dollar in only 5 minutes. That's right. Romans is your elite buying center for Southeast Kansas. Romans pays more than any other dealership. Plus, Romans will buy your used car even if you buy your next one elsewhere. They'll buy it over the phone in 5 minutes. Your elite buying center is Roman Chevrolet Buick, 2313 West Main in Independence.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
This is Lyle with Cooperative Credit Union in Coffeyville, Kansas. We're your community credit union. If you purchased and financed a vehicle through a dealership in the last 2 years, then it's time to refinance those loans. This can be a huge savings for many people. New vehicle loans start at 1.99% and used vehicles start at 2.49% with approved credit. Let us help you lower your rates, lower your payments, and save some money. Cooperative Credit Union, it's where you belong. We're federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PHIL.
This is Meat Mountain, and up there on the summit awaits the all-new Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. A heaping bowl filled with Mexican favorites and literally erupting with filet mignon. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl can be yours if you make it past Chuck Steak Canyon and the deadly sirloin abyss. Filet mignon beckons, my friend, on the meaty, mighty pinnacle of beefdom. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. Welcome to Meat Mountain.
Cover more ground with a fast, durable Kubota Sidekick, featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour, best-in-class acceleration and handling with cargo, and the strength to haul what needs hauling. All backed by a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. Get more done with the Kubota Sidekick. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer. Go to Roman's Outdoor Power, see Jeff and Chance in Independence, or Mike and Kevin in Bartlesville.
When you choose Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, our dedicated team of surgeons, anesthesia, nurses, and other medical professionals are focused on you and your health. Our board-certified general surgeons provide expert surgical care close to home. From a routine colonoscopy to a life-saving mastectomy, the general surgeons at CRMC are equipped to handle many types of surgical procedures. For more information, call CRMC Medical Group at 620-252-1639.
Back here at Nellis Hall, Coffeyville, Kansas. We're about 9 minutes away from opening tip. We've got a few more minutes here before the national anthem. Let's take a look at Garden City as they come into this contest with the exact same record as Coffeyville, 12-5 on the year. Do have one more conference victory, though. They are 7-5 in Jayhawk Conference play this season. They're on a one-game winning streak, a very low-scoring affair, 45-44, but they are 7-1 at home, 4-4 on the road, 1-0 in neutral site games. This is a team that's 2-3 in their last 5 games. Again, that win, 45-44, as I understand it, a game-winning free throw for Garden City to lift them over the Cougars of Barton. Before that, it was a 12-point loss to Hutchinson, but before that, a pretty big win over Butler Community College, 47-39. That is the kind of style that Garden City plays. I'm telling you, they are something else. Then, of course, you had the 63-58 loss to Cloud County and a 65-55 defeat to Cowley County back in 2021. Garden City averaging 57.2 points a game this season, 36% from the field, 23% from beyond the arc, 63% from the free throw line, averaging 34 rebounds per game and 10.6 assists per game. But one stat I do want to direct you to is the points allowed. They average 57 points a game. They give up 51 points a game here this season. So this is a team that is going to 100% try to beat you with very, very great defense. And they're pretty good at it. 12-5 on the year, like I said. Leading scorer, Kaylani Neves. Look for her to have another big game. She had a particularly good game against the Red Ravens back in Garden City. Hit quite a few threes. She is your primary three-point shooter. One of the few who actually does shoot threes here on this squad. You also have Denitria McGee, 10.9 points per game. And then also Justice Odom. She'll work inside 6.1 points per game. So it looks like we're going to get the national anthem a little bit early today. So actually, tell you what, we're going to take that break, come back. We'll talk a little bit more about the Broncbusters in just a moment. You're listening to Red Ravens Basketball, US 98.1 KUSN.
Got a car? Maybe a motorcycle? Or even a boat? Do you rent or own your own home? If you have any of these, call NDB in Coffeyville and then relax. NDB can protect your assets and save you money. They represent numerous insurance companies, so they can help you find the right insurance at the right price for you. NDB at 812 West 11th in Coffeyville. Call Ben Vietz at 620-251-1970 and relax.
Exergen wants you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate, and they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. With new strains of COVID on the rise, we can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But our Spanish
is pretty bad. So we're using Babbel.
Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive, bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said now he speaks Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
And back here at Nellis Hall, apologies. I thought I had a couple more minutes here, but let's go ahead and jump right on in to the Bronc-Busters and what more they bring to the table. Like I said, leading scorers, look for Neves, look for McGee, Justice Odom as well. Not quite the score as the other two, but as I've been told, she's been playing rather well as of late. There's a few Bronc-Busters to watch out for. One player, I know the Garden City play-by-play guy in particular, he was kind of gushing over Alexis Smith. He's looking forward to seeing how she does here in the, not only this year, but next year as well. Rebounding-wise, you're going to have a couple players in the post doing things rather well. Ashton McCory, actually your leading rebounder on the season, despite being, well, excuse me, I had to teleport a few hours. She's 6'1". She'll do a lot of work in there. She is a shooting guard, so has a lot of height, but it can also play outside as that guard. I was thinking about the men's game there for a second. I was like, 6'1", that's not that tall, and that's rather impressive. No, 6'1", pretty tall, but look for her. She's averaging 5 rebounds per game, actually almost 6. But, of course, you have to take a look at McGee, 5'9", a sophomore guard. She's averaging 4.9 rebounds per game. Justice Odom, 4.3. She is going to be 6'2", working inside of the center. This is a team that gathers quite a few rebounds, kind of balances it out there. Assist-wise, when you take a look down this squad, nobody who particularly stands out. It seems to be also kind of balanced in there. But Alexis Smith, she does lead in that category, 2.4 assists per game. McGee of 1.7. Neves, 1.4. McCory, 1.6. Like I said, you just kind of spread things out there as well. So again, Garden City, a team that looks to play very solid defense, looks to keep you as low on the scoring as possible. It's going to be a tough test for the Red Ravens here today. So we're going to take a look now at the Jayhawk Conference and see what's going on in the rest of the state today. I know there's been a postponement somewhere in the area. I don't remember which one particularly, at least off the top of my head, but I did see on social media that a game had been postponed. We'll get that for you now as we kind of take a look at who's playing who. Colby going to be taking on Independence. That one actually got started a little bit ago. No updates, though, from Independence at the moment. Meanwhile, Cowley is taking on Dodge City today, a team that we'll see later on in the week. Still no score there on that one, as that one will be starting right alongside us. Again, Coffeyville and Garden City here today. Hutchinson and Cloud County facing off here tonight. You've also got Seward and Butler taking each other on. That game being played in Liberal. And then you have as well Northwest Kansas Tech taking on Pratt. I do believe that was the game that was postponed, either the women or the men. I don't remember which, but I feel like that is correct, even if the schedule doesn't show it. But we'll update you on that here in a little bit. But, of course, we'll follow all those scores throughout today's contest as we kind of get into it here in Coffeyville. So we're going to take one final timeout. When we come back, it'll be time for starting lineups. Again, from Nellis Hall in Coffeyville, listen to Red Ravens basketball, US 98.1, KWSN.
Customer service is the top priority at Gillum Liquors in Coffeyville. That's what sets them apart. Gillum's tries to add a little extra in the way of personal service. How? Well, they keep up on customer favorite wines and spirits. Check out the local favorites on display. And if you don't see your favorite, if it's available for sale in Kansas, Gillum will special order it just for you. It's all about customer satisfaction at Gillum Liquors. For the largest wine selection, vast array of spirits, and the coldest beer in town, visit Gillum Liquors, 1713 West 8th in Coffeyville. Open 7 days a week.
Breathe easy. No problem with the Lennox Healthy Climate System from Lee's Cooling and Heating in Independence. Allergens, animal dander, dust, all of these can really affect your quality of breathing. But with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, you can stay in control of the air in your home. This system takes care of all air aspects, from humidity levels to indoor pollutants. Air is life. Enjoy perfect comfort with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, available at Lee's Cooling and Heating, 118 South 8th in Independence. Call 620-331-2310 or visit leescooling.com.
Hey Coffeeville, this is your favorite banker from Community State Bank, and I just popped into your favorite radio station to let you know that interest rates are at an all-time low. So if you've been looking to refinance your home, now is the time. Give us a call at 251-1313 or stop by and see us at 1414 West 11th Street. This has been your favorite banker, Community State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And welcome back here to Nellis Hall once again. Just about to announce starting lineups for the women's contest here tonight. Our men and women doubleheader. Again, the Coffeyville Red Ravens taking on the Garden City Bronxbusters. Connor Harmon here with you today. So glad you could join us in our variety of methods that you can listen to tonight's broadcast. Either US 98.1 KUSN on your radio dial or online, KGGFradio.com. You can also listen on YouTube, US 98.1 Coffeyville Community College YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and get through the starting lineups here. First and foremost for Garden City. They hail from Garden City, Kansas, of course. First and foremost, 6'1", a shooting guard, a sophomore from Wichita. That'll be Ashton McCory. And then also out on the floor, your leading scorer, 5'7", a point guard, a sophomore out of Honolulu, Hawaii, Keilani Neves. Look for her to do some scoring. She scored rather well against Coffeyville the first time. Also in the starting lineup tonight, that'll be Alexis Smith, a 5'5" point guard, sophomore from Arlington, Texas. And then also out on the floor, 5'9", a sophomore guard out of Fort Worth. That'll be Donitra McGee. And running up the starting lineup here for the Bronxbusters, that will be 6'2", center sophomore out of Indianapolis, Indiana, Justice Odom. The Bronxbusters are coached by Antwain Scales in his second year as Garden City head coach. He's assisted by Brad Zinn and Daly Handy. Coach Scales, a whole lot of success. Formerly coached at Colby, Wichita Southeast, a lot of success at the high school level, and now some success at the college game as well. He's really done some wonders with this squad. Let's get the starting lineup here for Coffeyville now. Starting out on the floor, you'll have your 5'10" freshman guard out of Gilbert, Arizona. That's going to be Amaya Josie. And then how about the other 5'10" freshman guard out of Blackwell, Oklahoma? That'll be Paige Scott. Also starting out here today, that will be the point guard, 5'5", a freshman from Topeka, Kansas. Dariana Carter gets the start here today. And then you'll have your 6-foot forward, a sophomore from Palisade, Nebraska, Faye Simpson. The starting lineup here today. And I actually skipped a number. How about the 5'10" forward, a freshman from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Devin Wright, again getting the start here today. She's had a couple starts in a row now here for the Red Ravens in 2022. The Coffeyville Red Ravens hail from right here in Coffeyville, Kansas. 12-5 on the campaign, 6-5 in conference play. And again, looking to avenge a loss to Garden City back in 2021. It's the season of rematches. I, for one, am very excited to get a few here. Of course, we still got a few first-time matchups to be had, I do believe. Obviously, with some cancellations in the first half of the season. But you're going to see a lot more rematches. You're going to see a lot of teams looking to right some wrongs. For example, the Red Ravens looking to maybe hang more than 46 than what we saw in their last time out. If I remember correctly, last time out, 58-46 in favor of the Bronxbusters. Did I say 58-46, Steven? I did, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I'm right. So, looking to do maybe a little bit better than that 12-point loss. It'll be Simpson in the circle jumping here for the Red Ravens. It will be Odom jumping for the Bronxbusters. Again, Connor Harmon here with you today. Steven Kyler as well. Opening tip is away. It's going to be won by Garden City. It'll be Alexis Smith to bring the ball across half court. Smith passes it over to her right, on over to McGee. Up top to Neves. Neves stepping over to her right, switching on the screens is Cocktail. Now looking to trap in the corner. Neves in some trouble. Going to throw it inside. Simpson knocks it away. They're going to say it was last touched by Simpson. Ball remains with Garden City. They'll inbound it underneath their own basket. It will be Smith to do so. One of the sophomores here on this squad. Smith inbounds it, gets it right on back. Pass over to the left wing. Neves inside. Odom on the left elbow. Going to square up and shoot now. Mid-range jumper's good. Odom opens up the scoring here today. Garden City takes a rather quick 2-0 lead. Paige Scott, left wing, up top. Now over to the right. Josie. Onward to Carter. Carter guarded by Smith. Up top to Scott. Back around. Now to right. Right, trying to look inside. Instead, going to give it back up to Carter. Carter going to her left. Jump stop just inside the wing. Back out now to Josie. Staying at the free throw line to the corner. Carter. Carter looking for 3 in the lead. Yes. Ariana Carter opens things up for Coffeyville with a 3-pointer of her own. Like I said, usually good for about 6 to 10 points. Getting going here early. That's been your leading scorer a couple times this season for the Ravens. Neves losing control of the basketball, but is able to run it down. She makes a pass to the right wing. Smith, top of the key, back over to the left. It's Neves. Guarded by Scott, ball on the floor, now going to the baseline. Stops, back outside. McGee looking to drive, gets around Josie. Shots up, off the front of the rim, no good. Right there to bring in the rebound. Right off to Carter, coming across. Over now to Josie. Josie inside to Simpson. Working on the left block, trying to go through Odom. Instead, goes back outside to Carter. Off to Scott, now on the right wing. Dribbling through the screen set by Wright. Trying to get it back over to Wright. Has to step back outside and make a pass up top over to Carter. 10 on the shot clock now. Carter looking to maybe drive. Steps back, shot from the baseline. Left it short. There for the rebound, it's Smith. Smith going to slow it up across half court. Now stop on top of McGee. Pass to the right, over to McGee, now to the corner. Over to Neves, now a foul. First foul of the game, going to be charged here to Coffeyville's Paige Scott. Scores her first, team first. Now to lead to Garden City, inbounding it once again from underneath. Smith to inbound. Toss it in, McCory now. Corey stops, going to find a cutting McGee, a little bit of contact, and it looks like we'll have another foul called against Coffeyville. This time on Devin Wright. That'll draw the honor of Coach Turner. Not quite sure. I maybe thought that Wright was there before McGee. But she will pick up her first foul, second foul. Ball going to be inbounded up top over to McCory. Corey trying to throw it over to Smith. Ball heads out of bounds, though. Misplaced pass. And Coffeyville will get it back.
I'll just tell my team to follow on this stuff.
Coffeyville getting the ball back now. Coach Turner continues to make his case. Carter going to bring it up. Going to be guarded every step of the way here by Smith. Smith has the ball picked. Has to cross half court. Has to get across in a hurry. Does so. Risking the 10-second there for a second. Now it's going to be Scott, left wing. Up top. Now on over to Josie. Around to Carter. Inside going to go to Simpson. Simpson over the top. High off the glass. It's good. But for Simpson to try to rebound here today was kept fairly limited against the Tigers of Cowley. On the board here early, though, Cocktail takes a 5-2 lead. To the left wing, McGee up top, back to Neves. To the elbow, backs it beyond once again. Up top to Smith. Left elbow, back outside. Looking to drive here on Carter. Steps through, shot up, fading to her left, no good. Down low there for Odom. Odom stops on the block. Pass inside McCory. Dribbles, shot up. Over the much smaller Carter, and it's good. Ashton McCory with her first 2 points. Shot back the other way here for Amaya Josie. Slapped short. Rebounded by Garden City. Then Coffeyville with a 1-point lead. 3.5 minutes now into this first quarter. Odom on the right wing. That's an offensive foul. And Simpson, bit of matrix move there to dodge that basketball.
Yeah, that would have been ended very badly.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. But it's going to be a foul here charged to Garden City there first. Justice Odom takes her first. She'll come out of the ball game. Odom takes her first. Into the ball game now comes Kiana Turner. Top of the key, over to the right. Now Josie trying to lob it in. Simpson comes down with it. Shot up. Bucket and the foul. Simpson's got her second bucket.
And she'll get strength on that.
Yes. Exactly. Strong player inside. Foul will be on Turner. Didn't mention it when she checked in. Turner, the hometown girl from Garden City, Kansas. Crowd favorite as Simpson sinks the free throw. She's got fun. So 2 fouls apiece, 8-4 Coffeyville lead. Over to the left, McGee now. Covered by Josie. Gonna look to drive, right side layup, rattles around, falls through. McGee is one of the team leaders. 1 of 2, averaging in double digits. Screen set by Wright. Carter over to the wings. Josie. Back around the perimeter now to Scott. Simpson double teamed inside. Over to Carter, standing on the right wing. Carter going to her left. Now a foul. Charge here to Alexis Smith. 3 consecutive fouls here called to Garden City. And Smith does pick up her first. So 2 to start on Coffeyville. Now 3 in a row for Garden. Scott will inbound from the sideline. 8-6 our score. Right to the top. Over to the right. Now Scott. Scott looking inside. Now another foul. That'll be another hand check. That draws the ire of Coach Scales over on the opposite bench. That foul will be on Denitra McGee. That's McGee's first personal. 14 fouls. So any more fouls sends Coffeyville to the free throw line. See if that maybe makes an impact here in this one. At least in this period. 5:34 to go. Slight pause here. Looks like we're just trying to mark the right spot here to inbound said basketball. Let Scott make the bounce pass up to Carter.
If you can see down there, they actually are double teaming Faith Simpson. That way they can prevent her from getting inside of the paint and making that basket.
Yeah, an early game adjustment here for the Bronxbusters. Carter on the left wing, 7 on the shot clock. Carter top of the key. Still dribbling, over to Simpson. Simpson might look to drive, has to shoot the awkward shot. She's fouling her way up. Garden City bailing out on that one. Coffeyville most likely not getting the shot that they liked on that possession, but I'm sure they'll take that result. The second foul here on Turner. And the 15 foul charged to the Bronxbusters here in this quarter. 15 fouls, Simpson to the line. Turner does check out. Justice Odom back in the ball game. Simpson's first free throw is on the way. It's good. Simpson now with an early 6 points. That'll extend this Coffeyville lead now to 3. It's 9-6. Second free throw is also good. Make that 7 now for Simpson. 4-point ball game, 10-6. 5 minutes left to go in this period. Smith dribbling top of the key. Moving over to her left. To the corner, now McGee. McGee, baseline, it's Odom. Odom finding a cutting McCory. Right side of the glass, it falls once again. McCory's got 4 now. And again, the lead's 2 at 10-8. Devin Wright, dangerous pass to the wing, stolen by McGee. McGee looking to push it back the other way. Finds some open space, left side layup, off the front of the rim, but she's fouled on her way up. That'll be 2 shots. That'll be on Devin Wright. That'll be number 2. Here on the Red Raven forward, and that'll lead us to our media timeout. So we're going to go ahead and take 60 seconds here, but after the first 5 minutes, our ball game, 10-8. 2-point lead in favor of Coffeyville with Garden City at the line. You're listening to Red Ravens basketball, US 98.1, KVSA.
A time to relax. That's exactly what we want bath time to be at Windsor Place. Throughout the Windsor Place communities, we have created spas with resident comfort in mind. Beautiful colors and interesting decor create soothing environments where our specially trained staff meets individual bathing preferences. We offer a multitude of bathing experiences, from whirlpools and showers to basin and towel baths. To learn more about bathing and other choices available at Windsor Place, call 620-252-4929.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But our Spanish
is pretty bad. So we're using Babbel.
Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said, now we speak Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
You could save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, but when we just come out and say it, it feels like it falls a bit flat. So we're going to use humor. But we don't want to insult your intelligence, so nothing too goofy. And we need to avoid any polarizing topics. Oh, and it has to be about how you can save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive. You know what? Maybe humor is a bad idea. Yeah, it's never going to work. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discount not available in all states or situations.
Back here at Nellis Hall, Denitra McGee at the free throw line. Puts the first off the front of the rim, but does get it to fall. Cutting the Caulfield lead here to 1 at 10-9. Connor Harmon here with you. Stephen Kyler as well. US 98.1 KUSN. McGee shooting the second. That one's off the left side of the rim. No good. So Caulfield will maintain the lead for the time being here at 1 point. Kenzie Davis into the ball game. She'll give it over to the left wing. Josie up top to Scott. Just getting her first minutes. Left open. Gonna step inside the 3-point line. Long two. Would like to take the 3 instead. Or maybe take it to the rim. But does fall short. Garden City with the rebound. Neves over to her right. Dumps it underneath to McCory. Middle of the lane. Kicks it off to the baseline. Odom. Dribbling to her left. Back out to McCory. She'll take the long two herself. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Odom. Odom driving in. Her shot's no good. Simpson's there to end the offensive possession. Davis handling the point duties. She comes across to the left side. Now on over to Josie. Josie dribbling to her right. Now over to Carter. Carter guarded by Smith. To Josie to the corner now. Davis setting up for 3. Front of the rim. Rebound. There for it is Smith. 3:40 now to go in the quarter. McGee with it. Left wing. Trying to go baseline. Simpson briefly got a hand on it, but Odom still comes up with it. Back out to Smith and inside to McCory. Ball bounces off the foot of Odom, but Simpson can't hang on. Missed opportunity there for Coffeyville, perhaps. Simpson just not quick enough. Tough play to make there, but it will remain with Garden City. McGee with it. Off the inbounds pass, rolling to her right. Shot up, no good, but therefore it is Smith. Smallest player on the floor getting the board underneath. Pass off to Neves from the free throw line. Good. Garden City now leads for the second time in this ball game. First time since 2-0. 11-10. Mackenzie Davis looking to drive. Shot blocked away by McCory. Back out to Smith now. Candy Roach is sent to the scorer's table. See Roach for the first time in this one. Smith again takes it, top of the key. Moving to her left, off to McGee, once again, guarded by Josie. To the elbow, back out to Neves. Screen set by McGee. Neves looking to go around Josie, back outside of McCory. McCory may have traveled with it, might have been a missed call there, while the foul on the shot. And McCory will head to the line for 2. May have looked like McCory took a off or 2 for starting the dribble there. But she does get to the line. Kenzie Davis will check out here for Kendi Roach. Also in Nakia Coleman. She'll replace Josie. Foul, by the way, was on Mackenzie Davis, her first. That is the team's 4th here in this quarter. So McCory at the line. Corey, a 60% free throw shooter, does make the first. 5 points now for the native of Wichita. Pass one more. Second one's on the way. That one's also good. That'll lead us to a timeout here taken by Garden City. So the Bronxbusters going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back in 30 ourselves. 2:39 to go here in this first quarter. Talking now trailing by 3 here at 13-10. Goes to the Red Raiders basketball. US 98.1.
Financing for all, that's the Romans way at Roman Chevrolet Buick in Independence. If you're worried you won't qualify for financing, see the fine folks at Romans and they will get you in a vehicle ASAP. They finance anyone 100%. Don't let your credit issues stand in the way of you driving a great, reliable vehicle. Come to Roman Chevrolet Buick at 2313 West Main in Independence, Kansas. Check out the selections online at romansgm.com.
Back here at Nellis Hall, coming out of the 30-second timeout. 2:39 to go in the quarter. Coffeyville now trailing Garden City 13-10. Connor Harvey here with you. Once again, Stephen Kyler, US 98.1 KUSN. Make sure you tune in on Saturday. We hit the road, heading to Dodge City. Second time seeing the Conquistadors this season. Dariana Carter takes the ball, going to be trapped, but is able to get it out to Colum. So I'm going to have to hurry. Moving to her right. Pass it across over to Roach. Has to run it down, but does do so. Now she'll have to avoid the trap. Going to her left to the baseline. Going around. Out to the right block. Stops. Going to hand it off over to Scott. Scott, long two. Good. Nothing but net for Paige Scott. That'll cut the Garden City lead here to 1 at 13-12. Just over 2 minutes now. Ken Smith approaching top of the key. And not a whole lot of consistent three-point shooters on this Bronxbusters squad. So Confield giving a bit of room. He off to Odom. Neves, though, she is the three-point shooter. She's got a wide-open three, and she'll drill it every time. To give her that much space, she's going to nail it. They have jinxed it a bit there, but the three does give Garden City a 4-point lead, 16-12. There's a lob pass inside. Simpson, well done. Able to create some separation and put it in off the glass. Simpson now with 9 points in the first quarter. 9 to the 14 for Coffeyville. 16-14 now. Smith to her left. McGee step inside the three-point line. Looking to drive around Carter. Goes through. Underhanded layup. No good. Well guarded by Simpson. Going straight up on that one. Fast break back the other way. At least Coffeyville looking to push it up. Roach left block. Trying to go through with the layup. It's good. Candy Roach will put one in. And just like that, we're all tied back up here at 16 apiece. 1 minute to go. Looks like you got a couple subs here coming in for Garden City on the next dead ball. McGee on the right wing. Over to the wing. Over to the corner now. It's Odom. Guarded by Simpson. Ball bounced off the foot of, they'll say, Odom. That'll be Coffeyville basketball. 51.9 seconds to go. We'll get those subs. Looks like Desiree Smith will check in, as well as Brittany Mapay. Desiree Smith out on the floor. She hit the game-winning free throw in that game against Martin. We were talking about it. Myself and the Garden City play-by-play guy, Smith. Not really a very good free throw shooter. 16% on the season. 16%, but did hit the game winners. There's someone to be said for being clutch. She had it against the Cougars. Is getting her first minutes here in this one, as well as Mapay, a returner from last year's squad. Carter going to bring it across to the left. 45 seconds left to go in the quarter. To the right now, over to Scott, trying to lob it inside, trying to work against Smith. Simpson off the glass, it's good. Simpson into double digits here early on. She's got 11. Coffeyville back out in front now, 18-16.
I think their main purpose right now is just to give it to Faye inside the paint and just getting her the points in the basket.
It is certainly working here at the moment. He out to the right wing, Neves. Driving to her left, stops at the free throw line. Going to take the shot, too far to the right, no good. Simpson fighting for the board. Ball's going to end up, well, somewhere on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing over towards Coffeyville.
Way to go for Faye to get down on the ground and fight for that ball.
Yeah, for sure. Well done to avoid the over and back, or what is commonly referred to as over the back. It's not actually over the back. But well done to avoid the foul in there on that rebound as well. Of course, you know, Steven, that's been one of those things I've been kind of hammering at the late. 6 seconds left to go in the quarter. Scott trying to run that one down. Coffeyville's need to get a shot. Nakia Coleman going to take the three. It's left short. So Coffeyville not able to add to their lead before the end of the first quarter. So after 10 minutes, it's Coffeyville with a narrow lead. Rather high-scoring quarter, all things considered, for these two teams, 18-16. After one, we'll come back in a minute. Red Ravens lead by 2. You're listening to Red Ravens basketball, US 98.1.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
This is Lyle with Cooperative Credit Union in Coffeyville, Kansas. We're your community credit union. The current interest rates on mortgages and auto loans will not last forever. Only about 20% of the country has acted on refinancing their mortgages, auto loans, RVs, boats, and motorcycles. Now is a perfect time to refinance your loans, lower your interest rates, lower your payments, and save some money before interest rates begin to climb. Cooperative Credit Union, it's where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Again at Nellis Hall in Coffeyville, Kansas. Having some technical difficulties, so apologies if I sound a little bit different as we get back to action here. 18-16 starting the second quarter of play. It seems we've lost power here at Nellis Hall. Only a few, though. The game does continue as Faye Simpson does pick up a foul at the line. It'll be Desiree Smith shooting two. Simpson her first in the second quarter. Smith does take her first free throw. We were talking about Smith. Not the best free throw shooter on the squad, 21%, 4 of 19 on the season. But he does hit both here. That'll tie things back up here at 18 apiece. And hopefully it's still up and good. Apologies for the technical difficulties as Paige Scott takes it left wing up top, going to go to Cullum. Shot in the way is good. Long two. Most comfortable inside that three-point line. That'll give Coffeyville the lead back here at 20-18. From the free throw line, Mapeng going to put up a shot off the back iron. No good, but an offensive rebound. Ball put back up and in. Desiree Smith doing some work off the bench. He's got a quick 4 now. All knotted up here at 20 apiece. Back the other way. Coffeyville going to lose control of it. It does look like at least we have internet. That's always good. That's always good. As you might hear the crowd just a little bit louder. Here with my current fix, three-pointer. Kehlani Neves back the other way. Shot off the front of the rim, but an offensive rebound. Neves going to pump fake. Now going to drive to the elbow. Back out to the right now. Come across the lane. That's Desiree Smith. Will field the ball ripped away by Cullum. Cullum over to Simpson. Simpson going to step inside to the left block. Spins back out. Now pass over to Carter. Carter over to the right wing. Going to be Scott with it now. Scott driving in. Now back outside, but she travels with it. Will be ball back over to the Broncbusters. I promise you, as soon as we can get back to our normal method of doing things, we'll do so.
Sean Banks gets checked in.
It does look like we are having an electrical trouble. Neves up top to McGee, now over to the left, Smith. Standing in the corner, going to go to her right. Back up top over to Neves. Looks like we're good to go, so I'll change it on the next dead ball or next opportunity. There we go. Let's see if I can. I don't know if this will, if I have to do something special here, but we'll try this. Or maybe I'll just wait for the next timeout. Apologies once again. Knight starts in the ball game. Coming over to her left, we'll just wait for the next dead ball. Penny Roach, don't want to miss any game action after all. That's the most important thing here. Paige Scott, top of the key, over to Starks now to Roach on the wing. And put one inside the Banks. Comes down with it on the left block. Shot up, but she travels first. Now negate the bucket here. Coming back to Gordon City. And back here, hopefully, once again. Yeah, we're working. All right. That was an adventure I didn't know I needed to take today. Left wing, Denitra McGee to the elbow. Back outside to Smith and over to Neves. Neves in the corner looking for three off the back of the rim. Starts with the rebound. Thank you, Steven. I was having trouble there. You never know how bad you are with your hands.
I got you back, Connor. I got you back.
Until you're under some stress. Starks over to the left wing. It's Cullum now. She's going to lob it in once again to Banks. Banks, turn around. Shot blocked away by Smith.
It looked like there may have been a little bit of contact on her arm instead of a block.
Layup back the other way is no good, but rebounded by Mapeng. Back out to Smith. Smith along two for the baseline. That one's no good. Another offensive rebound. Smith's shot is also blocked by Banks. This time Banks will come down with it. All knotted up here at 20 at the moment. 3 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Outside to Scott. Scott up top to Starks and over to Cullum.
And Amaya Josie getting ready to check in too.
Yes, Banks left block. Left it long. No good. Banks has gotten the opportunities, just hasn't been able to convert just yet here on this one.
Of course.
So, it'll be Smith, top of the key, over now to McGee once again. To the corner, Neves. Puts the ball on the floor, one dribble to her right, back up top, gets it right on back over. One dribble, gets around Roach, puts up the shot. Scott there for the rebound. Still knotted up here at 20. These two teams pretty even thus far as Roach looks to drive right side, trying to go through Neves. Underhanded layup, good.
That's some fancy jelly right there.
That's a good finish there for Kennedy Roach. That puts Coffeyville back out in front, 22-20. Roach now with 4. To the left, McGee. Up top, going to go to Neves.
Right now they're in a 2-3 defense.
Okay, one dribble, back out. Yes, Coffeyville looking at the zone here at the moment. Don't normally see him go to his zone. Angno going to get an open shot off the zone. Left it long. Gets her on board. Second try is no good. Roach comes down with a rebound. Coffeyville going to have to do well right now to try to cut down those offensive rebounds. They can get up a few here at the moment. Hasn't hurt them too much, but some that may start to hurt them. Words are hard.
Yes, they are.
Starks, left wing, trying to go over to the opposite wing. Cullum can't hang on. It's an unforced turnover. Ball comes back with Garden City. Josie, check in here. Maya Josie. H. Scott checking out. Meanwhile, here for Garden City, looks to be back in the game. Justice Odom and Ashton McCory will check in. Desiree Smith, and it looks like Mapang have already checked out. Neves gives it off to Smith. On the floor right now for Coffeyville, Starks, Josie, Roach, Cullum, and Banks. To the left now, over to the baseline. Odom trying to give it over to Neves across the court, but put a bit too much mustard on the pass.
It looks like they're trying to pass to Cheyenne Banks there.
Flies into the student section over on the opposite side of us there, and so it'll be Coffeyville basketball. Turnover here. As Odom will check out. Back in. Kiana Turner.
41. Checking the pronunciations on that.
Yeah, let's check my pronunciation guide real quick. Banks on the left block. Banks using her power inside. Gets it to go. They've been trying Banks. She gets her first 2.
And she makes the bank, too.
That gives Coffeyville a 4-point lead into a timeout. So Garden City's going to take themselves a timeout. Should have the media timeout first, but it will be the media timeout here for us all. So 60 seconds, we'll come back in this one. Coffeyville leading by 4, 24-20. Listen, Red Ravens basketball, US 98.1.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PHIL.
Back here in Nellis Hall, coming out of the media timeout, 4:47 left to go here in this first half. Coffeyville with a currently 4-point lead over the Bronxbusters of Garden City, 24-20. Cheyenne Banks working inside here at the moment, picking up her first 2 points. Kenny Roach also in the ball game. She's got 4. And of course, the star of the show, still currently on the bench, Faye Simpson. She's got those 11 points in this first half. Coffeyville really getting it into the post and working well. And that was one of those keys to that we were talking about in the pregame. We've got some good players playing down low today on both sides. Who's going to kind of win out there? It's been Coffeyville thus far. But of course, Garden City just 4 points behind. They've had a well-balanced scoring effort. Demetria McGee going to drive in, left it long. Loose rebound there to pick it up is Coleman. McGee currently with 3 points. She's been looking to score. Maya Josie on the right wing, up top to Starks. Starks still in the ball game. The 5'4" point guard. Coleman now on the left wing with it.
Screen set by Banks. As Colon goes to the corner. Gonna move it back out to the right now. Roach takes it. Roach to the elbow. Out to the wing again. Colon inside. Gonna go to Banks. Banks immediately double team. Trying to pass it back outside. Ball's tipped away. Smith is there for the steal. Garden City now looking to double team Banks just much like they had done Simpson before.
I gotta give credit to the Wrongbusters defense on that, getting double teamed for Banks. Make sure that she doesn't get the score on that one. I respect that.
Yeah, and then furthermore, making her uncomfortable on the pass. 3-point shot's no good. Pullum on the rebound. When a double team's effective, doesn't necessarily have to lead to no points. It can lead to a turnover, too. Josie on the right wing. That's kind of a no-dumb moment, but it is what it is. Josie moving to her left, trying to step on through. Layup's left a little bit long. Josie can't find the circus shot. There to pick it up. Smith. 3.5 minutes left to go. Space Simpson to the scores table. Looks like we'll get a new player in the ball game here for the Bronxbusters. Shauna Carter will check in. Got another one over there as well. That looks to be Desiree Smith.
We also got Faye Simpson, too.
Yes. Set to the right block. Turner back outside to McGee. McGee looking to go in. Hands it off over to Smith. Roach trying to take a charge. No call either way. Excuse me, not Roach, but Josie. Actually, might have been Roach after all. I'm not quite sure. Josie, though, on the right baseline. Can't bring it in. Caulfield immediately gets it back on over. Simpson will check in here, as does Mackenzie Davis. We'll get Simpson. We'll get Banks out of the ball game. Josie out of the ball game here as well. Paige Scott going to check in here. She'll get it in time. She'll also replace Nakia Colum.
Now, last time I seen Makia Colum play, and she was really good in the mid-range area.
Yes, that is usually where she excels. Usually good for about 9 to 15 points a game. Has been the leading scorer coming off the bench a couple times this season. McCory left block, though, shot up over the top of Simpson's. No good. Another offensive rebound, though. That shot's no good. Caulfield fighting for the board. Therefore, it is Davis. Again, those offensive rebounds haven't hurt Caulfield yet. They really need to start reining those in. Davis looking to drive. Left block. Kicks it back outside to Scott. Scott pump fakes. Drives to the right. Outside down to Starks. Over to Scott to Davis. Davis steps in. Mid-range jumper. Back iron. Simpson, though, with the offensive rebound. She'll go back up with it. Left it long. McCory charges in. She'll get the rebound. So Caulfield can't get it done the second try either here. Ariana Carter back to the scores table to check in. Smith on over now to Neves. Out to the corner. Driving left baseline. Stops. Back out to the wing. Smith up top now to Carter. Carter going to step up. Deshauna Carter for Garden City. Outside Neves. Neves pops the three. Got it. Neves' the second three here of the ball game. He's now got 8. That'll lead us into an injury timeout, I do believe. It's Scott, who seems to be hurt. Looks like he's holding her arm here just in front of the bench. Jordan Connor will check in alongside Dariana Carter. Looks like they're checking on her wrist or her arm. Hopefully we can get an update on that here as the game goes by. Davis will check in from the sideline. Off to Davis. Davis looking to drive left baseline. Going around McCory. Shots up off the back of the rim. No good. Roach is there for the offensive rebound. She'll try to go up. She'll be fouled. Penny Roach will go to the line for 2.
Way to muscle her way inside to get the foul.
We had an active whistle in that first quarter. 9 fouls called between the two teams. They've been relatively silent here in this second quarter. It's been a quick second quarter, all things considered, but that is a foul on Garden. It's Roach's first free throw. Gets a friendly bounce. Falls through. Roach now with 5, as that foul, by the way, is on Kaylani Neves. Her first. Second free throw is no good. There to bring it in. That'll be Smith. Desiree Smith off to Alexis Smith. Try to differentiate between the two. Neves on the right wing. Back up top to Alexis Smith. To Neves. Steps up. Block. Shot left short. Simpson, though, able to keep McCory away. Now a jump ball. Forced off the rebound. Possession arrow is still pointing over towards Coffeyville.
And that's Faye's 5th rebound already.
Simpson active on the boards, active in the scoring game. Connor checks it in here to Roach. To the corner, Mackenzie Davis, long 3. Left it short, no good.
Ashton Ashelman going to be sent to the scores table here as we approach the minute mark here in this first half. 1 minute to go. Neves on the left wing, guarded by Carter. Up top to Carter. Over to Smith, back up top to Carter. Got a lot of similar names on the floor right now, and I apologize. Off to the corner, Desiree Smith driving the right baseline. Coffeyville trying to take a charge. Instead, it's a bucket and a foul.
It looked like she may have been set, but they didn't.
I'm sorry, Steven. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh, it's all good.
I had to cough, so I turned down the master, which is what I normally do when you're not here. But I forgot that actually takes you out as well, so I apologize there. But either way, Smith with the shot on the baseline. Again, fouls on Mackenzie Davis, her second. Ashman checking in. Smith's free throw is no good off the right side of the rim. Smith, though, with 6 points. Tied back up here at 25. Golden Connor moving quickly up the floor to the right wing. Back off to Dariana Carter. Carter guarded by Smith. Off now to Roach. Roach cutting to her left. Off to Ashelman. Ashelman going to put the ball on the floor, looking to try to go around Turner. Instead, stops at the elbow. Now to Simpson. Simpson off the opposite corner. Kennedy Roach for three. On the rim. Long rebound, though. Dariana Carter's able to run it down. No shot clock. Carter going to take a shot from the right elbow. It's good. Carter's now got 5. 12 seconds left to go. Garden City, though, can get the final shot here of the half. Pass over to the left. Carter looking to drive in. Ball ends up loose, out of bounds. Coffeyville basketball, 2.2 seconds on the clock. Coffeyville can do something with it here. Might just have to be a pass, couple dribbles, half-court heave. But looks like they'll take a lead into the half as Carter does their best. Falls well short. Can't make it to go. 3-quarter score. But Coffeyville will take a lead into the half here in this home matchup. They lead the Garden City Bronxbusters 27-25. We'll come back in a few minutes. We'll go over halftime numbers for you. We've got a few in what has been a fairly close game thus far. Both teams playing rather well here in this one. Back in a few minutes. Listen to Red Ravens basketball. US 98.1 this end.
Taco Mayo's new Filet Olé Steak Bowl is piled high with filet mignon. A heaping bowl loaded with refried beans, Mexicali rice, cheddar jack, sour cream, and tender filet mignon. Filet mignon, filet mignon.
Please direct your attention to the court and give it up for your Red Raven dance team. The dance team is under the direction of Jesse Wallace and Shelby Bennett. Ladies, the floor is yours. Make sure during the half you sign up for the half-court shot contest in the foyer for your chance to walk away with $25. The half-court shot contest is sponsored by Eagles.
ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
A secret to sticking with your goals? The right gear.
which is why I went on Kohl's.com and got an Adidas hoodie for under $45, picked up some Nike sneakers, and got a new fleece from Tech Gear for just $12.99. Oh, you can also get an extra 30, 20, or 15% off with your Kohl's card and get free store pickup. If only exercising was this easy. Select styles, Adidas and Nike. Coupons do not apply. Ends January 23rd. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Customer service is the top priority at Gillum Liquors in Coffeyville. That's what sets them apart. Gillum's tries to add a little extra in the way of personal service. How? Well, they keep up on customer favorite wines and spirits. Check out the local favorites on display. And if you don't see your favorite, if it's available for sale in Kansas, Gillum will special order it just for you. It's all about customer satisfaction at Gillum Liquors. For the largest wine selection, vast array of spirits, and the coldest beer in town, visit Gillum Liquors, 1713 West 8th in Coffeyville. Open 7 days a week.
Breathe easy. No problem with the Lennox Healthy Climate System from Lee's Cooling and Heating in Independence. Allergens, animal dander, dust, all of these can really affect your quality of breathing. But with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, you can stay in control of the air in your home. This system takes care of all air aspects, from humidity levels to indoor pollutants. Air is life. Enjoy perfect comfort with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, available at Lee's Cooling and Heating, 118 South 8th in Independence. Call 620-331-2310 or visit leescooling.com.
Back here once again, Nellis Hall, Coffeyville, Kansas. We are at halftime of the women's contest. Coffeyville with a slim 2-point lead here in this one, 27-25. The scoring slowing down a little bit for both teams in that second quarter, as only 9 points apiece for both sides. But again, Coffeyville nursing that small 2-point lead as, once again, they try to keep it low, but it doesn't really matter who, or it doesn't really matter how much you score. All that really matters is that you have more points than the opposing team. We kind of saw that against Cowley on Monday. But hey, let's take a look at some scoring numbers here in this one. Again, Connor Hartman here with you alongside Stephen Kyler. First, we take a look at Garden City. Nobody in double digits just yet, but Kaylani Neves is getting close to doing so. She's got 8, including the game's couple of three-pointers. The only 2 3-pointers for Garden City here in this one. But otherwise, you got 6 points apiece from Ashton McCory and Desiree Smith. Denitra McGee with 3 points. And then with 2 points, that was Justice Odom. Again, 25 points in the first half for the Bronxbusters. Meanwhile, Coffeyville, they've got the game's only double-digit score here in this one. Faith Simpson. She's got herself 11 points here in this ball game. She's been helped by Kenny Roach, who's having herself a solid game thus far. She has 5 with 5 points also. You got Dariana Carter, and then with 2 points apiece, Paige Scott, Nakia Cullum, and Cheyenne Banks. So Coffeyville again, 18 in the first quarter, 9 in the second. Shooting rather well from the field. But when you play Garden City, 27 points may be all that you're able to get as they look to kind of keep it a slow-paced, kind of, manageable affair. And that's exactly what they have done here in this one. So we're going to take ourselves a few more minutes. When we come back, we'll go over some other numbers. I'll go over those exact shooting numbers for you. Again, we touched on it a little bit there. Coffeyville shooting rather well here at the moment in maintaining this 2-point lead. Back in a few minutes, you'll see some Red Ravens basketball. US 98.1 KQSN.
Hey Coffeyville, this is your favorite banker from Community State Bank, and I just popped into your favorite radio station to let you know that interest rates are at an all-time low. So if you've been looking to refinance your home, now is the time. Give us a call at 251-1313 or stop by and see us at 1414 West 11th Street. This has been your favorite banker, Community State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Windsor Place, we realize each resident is different in many ways, and we do our best to accommodate personal preferences. That's why there are no strict bedtime or wake-up times. Residents are free to go to bed and get up anytime. Our staffing is consistent 24 hours a day to make sure adequate help is readily available. Flexible sleep schedules are complemented by 7 to 7 dining, which offers meals anytime between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Resident choice is always a priority at Windsor Place. Call us at 620-252-4929.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PHIL.
Financing for all, that's the Romans way at Roman Chevrolet Buick in Independence. If you're worried you won't qualify for financing, see the fine folks at Romans and they will get you in a vehicle ASAP. They finance anyone 100%. Don't let your credit issues stand in the way of you driving a great, reliable vehicle. Come to Roman Chevrolet Buick at 2313 West Main in Independence, Kansas. Check out the selections online at romansgm.com.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
This is Lyle with Cooperative Credit Union in Coffeyville, Kansas. We're your community credit union. If you purchased and financed a vehicle through a dealership in the last 2 years, then it's time to refinance those loans. This can be a huge savings for many people. New vehicle loans start at 1.99% and used vehicles start at 2.49% with approved credit. Let us help you lower your rates, lower your payments, and save some money. Cooperative Credit Union, it's where you belong. We're federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Back here once again at Nellis Hall in Coffeyville, Kansas. Still about 4.5 minutes left to go in this halftime period. The Red Raven women currently leading Garden City 27-25. Connor Hartman here with you alongside Stephen Kyler as we take a look here at some more numbers for you from that first half. Again, Coffeyville picking up 27 points. That is on 42.3% shooting. 11 of 26 from the field, just 1 of 8 from beyond the arc. The only three-pointer coming from Dariana Carter here in this one. But also 4 of 5 from the free throw line, still doing rather well from the charity stripe, shooting at an 80% clip. Neither side able to get to the free throw line particularly very much there in those first 20 minutes. Meanwhile, Garden City, they're shooting 30% from the floor, 9 of 30 here in this one. However, they are 2 of 5 from beyond the arc. Both those threes coming from Kaylani Neves. Of course, we talked about it. Neves really kind of one of the few three-point shooting threats on this team. Her and Jersey Mayfield, who we've not seen in this one, have taken the number of threes that you'd expect to be a three-point threat. English is, again, pretty darn hard, but Neves is the one. She's been shooting them, and she has made 2 of 4 here so far. But they are shooting 5 of 7 from the free throw line here at 71%. So Garden City has been able to keep in within this one through their three-point shooting. They have 1 more 3 and 1 more free throw there as well. Coffeyville with just 2 more 2-point field goals. You can kind of do the math there and see how Coffeyville was able to get this narrow lead. Points off turnovers. Coffeyville's been able to turn over, or rather efficient after getting the ball back. They have got 9 points and just 1 for the Bronc Busters. Again, 7 turnovers for both sides there in that first half. Total rebounds, Garden City with 21. Coffeyville with just 18 rebounds. Coffeyville 15 defensive and 3 offensive. Talked about in the first half. Gonna have to keep Garden City off the offensive boards. Garden City had 13 defensive rebounds and 8 offensive boards there. Didn't really hurt the Red Ravens that much, but it has the potential to. And once they start making those second chance points, you got to start worrying a little bit there if you're Coffeyville. But again, we talked over the rebounding numbers, second chance points. Garden City does have 7 here at the moment to Coffeyville's 3. Coffeyville with 9 points off the bench compared to 4 for Garden City. Largest lead of the game was at 4 points. That was when Coffeyville had 8-4. There was a couple of 4-point leads. That was the first one there for Coffeyville. 3 lead changes, 4 ties. The longest runs of the game, Coffeyville went on an 8-2 run. Garden City went on a 10-2 run. And of course, no technicals just yet here in this ballgame. Hopefully, we'll stay away from those technicals. Okay, before we come back to the second half here, let's go ahead and take a look here and see if we can't get any results or any scores from the Jayhawk Conference at the moment. As I know we do have, I believe, most of the games underway. I know there were some 6 o'clocks here today. But we take a look. Meanwhile, in Independence, they're about to get started with the second half. It's the Pirates leading the Trojans there in that one, 36-22. At the start of the half, Cowley trailing Dodge City, 30-29. Of course, here at half, we've got Coffeyville over Garden City, 27-25. Hutchinson currently leading Butler, 35-22. No scoring updates from Liberal here at the moment, but they are taking on Butler. Now that I think about it, that may have been the one that was postponed. Again, I'm not quite remembering which one, but I know one of them was. I couldn't find it on Twitter either, so maybe I'm just hallucinating. But either way, Northwest Kansas Tech and Pratt was the other scheduled game. That was a 6:30 start. No update there. Obviously, that one starts in just a few more minutes. So we're going to take a 30-second break. When we come back, it's time for the second half. Don't go anywhere. Red Raiders basketball, US 98.1. With Sam.
Exergen wants you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate, and they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. With new strains of COVID on the rise, we can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But our Spanish
is pretty bad. So we're using Babbel.
Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive, bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said now he speaks Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
Underway here in the second half. 30 seconds already gone by. Apologies, getting back late by Josie. Inside right block, Devin Wright. Her shot's good. Didn't see Wright a whole lot in the first half despite starting because of the foul trouble. But she makes an immediate impact. Puts up the first 2 points in the second half, 29-25. Minute gone by here. Going to be Demetria McGee on the right wing. To the free throw line, Ashton McCory to Alexis Smith. Now to Kaylani Neves in the corner. Neves dribbling over to her right. Coffeyville going to stick with the man-to-man here to start things out. Neves driving right block. Shots up. Blocked away. Out of bounds. Last touch here by Coffeyville. It'll remain with the Broncbusters.
Good job on the Coffeyville defense not to foul in that kind of situation because you probably don't want Neves at the free throw line.
Yes, Neves particularly good at shooting from the free throw line as well. Just the team's best shooter in general. Here's a shot, though, off the inbounds pass. McGee able to sneak in on the right block. Puts one up and in. Back to 2 points now, 29-27. I'll send Nakia Coleman quickly to the scorer's bench here for the Ravens. Josie left wing, up top, now to Scott. To the right, now right. On the block, fadeaway jumper. That one's also good. Wright's now got 4. Neves, in case you're wondering, a 90% free throw shooter. So you're certainly right in that regard.
I was honestly just guessing that, honestly.
Yeah, Neves for sure. You can tell from the way she shoots from outside. She's one of the team's best shooters. To the baseline now. Going to be Smith coming across. Simpson gets her hands in there. Honestly, an impressive jump ball. Coffeyville coming back the other way. Smith not happy with it. Honestly, I don't see what her issue was. Coming across, I gotta be honest with you, but it will be jump ball here for Simpson. Smith having to be held back by her teammates now. Honestly, not surprised we didn't get a technical, but going to let it go through for now. Honestly, didn't see much of the after the fact. Busy looking at my scorebook as I often am, but saw the aftermath. Right there, across half court. Going to be Cullum now. Cullum going to stop. Left elbow. Shot up. No good. Smith going to run down the rebound. Smith now across to Neves on the right wing. Looking to drive baseline. Pulls it back out now. Out to the wing. Over now to the right. Neves once again. Desiree Smith on the baseline. Out to McCory. McCory on the block. Working against Wright. Tries to change her mind midair. Ends up giving it away over to Cullum. Caulfield comes up with a steal. Pushing it up the floor now. Josie inside. Finding Wright. Wright's up and good. Right now with 6 consecutive points to start off the second half. Caulfield leads by 6. 33-27. Good start here for the Red Ravens. McGee comes to her right. Pass off to Neves on the wing. Neves shot up for 3. Got it. Now a foul after the fact. Who's that going to be on? Neves now with 11. She's your first Bronc-buster into double digits. Foul will be on Ashton McCory after the shot. Caulfield will still take control of the basketball as McCory picks up her first personal. So that'll cut the lead here to 3. 33-30. 7:13 to go now in the third quarter. Carter coming over to her right. Pass it off over to Simpson. Simpson to Josie. Josie coming to her left to the elbow. Now back out to Cullum. Cullum checking in. He replaced Josie on the floor. Excuse me, not Josie, rather. But Carter. Simpson going to have the ball ripped away. Not Carter, excuse me. I'm all over the place, honestly, here with this one. But what we do know is that Kia Cullum is in this one. Neves on the right wing. Up top, now to Smith. Dealing with some technical problems on my end once again. It looks like we're all good. McGee going to her right, to the elbow. Cutting back to her left. Cullum gets the quick hands. Picks up the steal.
Now there's her second steal.
Carter up top. At the key, looking to drive on Smith. Stops, travels with it. Ball back over now to Garden City. Looks like we'll get Tori Graham into the ball game for the first time now. Carter will check out. Smith comes up the middle of the floor. 6:18 to go in this third quarter.
Now, she hasn't really taken much threes lately, but she's only took 1 3, I think, so far.
Neves driving to her left, to the elbow. Over to Smith. Smith looking to drive in. A foul called against Simpson. It'll be Simpson's second. Caulfield's first in the second half. The Garden City to inbound from the baseline. Smith looking for a target. Going to lob one up here. It'll be taken by McGee. To the left now. Smith driving baseline. Some trouble fading away. Out now to Neves on the wing. Neves to her right. Stops. About 15-footers, no good. McGee on the offensive rebound. Her shot's off the front of the rim. Simpson's there to bring it in.
Her 6th rebound now.
Simpson hunting for that double-double tonight, it seems. Having got the points, needs the boards. Pulling up top to Josie. Stops, moves over to the left, Cullum. Trying to go inside to Simpson, but cutting off the passing lane, that's Tiana Turner. Hits it out of bounds, it'll remain with the Ravens. Crowd's starting to fill out a bit here in Coffeyville. In anticipation of the men's game coming up later on tonight. Make sure you don't go anywhere. We'll wrap up the women's game and move right on into the men's game. No interruptions. Just pre-game, post-game stuff. Simpson on the right block. Squares up inside to Josie. Josie with the underhand. She fouled on her way up. It'll be Josie to the line for 2.
Now, Josie, I think, has been doing good from the free throw line so far. Don't you agree?
Josie, a rather consistent free throw shooter, shooting about 75%, so above the team average. This is her first trip to the line tonight, though. Neves does pick up the second foul. Josie's first is away. That one's good. Josie, 5'10", the guard from Gilbert, Arizona. A representative of the West here in this year's Red Ravens squad. Second free throw is also good.
From the charity stripe.
Yes, from the charity stripe. Smith across half court. Skylar still a little bit in awe of the new phrase he learned a couple weeks ago, as we'll have a foul here on the floor. Foul will be on Denitra McGee. Excuse me, not Denitra McGee. It'll be on Nakia Cullum. That'll be Cullum's first. Coffeyville's second of the half. Of the quarter, too. Smith to the top, to the right. Now Neves. Inside now, going to be Smith. Smith dumps it off underneath to a cutting McGee. Bucket and the foul. McGee's got 7. That was a chance to make it 8 from the line. This foul belongs to Amaya Josie. Be Josie's first, and that'll lead us to our immediate timeout. Coffeyville now with 3 team fouls, halfway through the third. Coffeyville holding on to a 3-point lead, but again, Denitra McGee at the line to shoot 1 when we come back. Back in 60 seconds. Listen, Red Ravens basketball. US 98.1 KUSN.
This is Meat Mountain, and up there on the summit awaits the all-new Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. A heaping bowl filled with Mexican favorites and literally erupting with filet mignon. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl can be yours if you make it past Chuck's Steak Canyon and the deadly sirloin abyss. Filet mignon beckons, my friend, on the meaty, mighty pinnacle of beefdom. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. Welcome to Meat Mountain.
Cover more ground with a fast, durable Kubota Sidekick, featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour, best-in-class acceleration and handling with cargo, and the strength to haul what needs hauling. All backed by a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. Get more done with the Kubota Sidekick. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer. Go to Romans Outdoor Power. See Jeff and Chance in Independence or Mike and Kevin in Bartlesville.
Back here once again coming out of the media timeout, it will be Denitra McGee at the line to shoot 1 after the and 1 bucket. Again, the foul's on Amaya Josie, her first. On the floor right now for Coffeyville, Faye Simpson, Amaya Josie, Nakia Cullum, Tori Graham, Devin Wright. McGee from the line tonight, 1 of 2. Her and 1 free throws up, and it's good. All game back to 2 points now, 35-33. Graham in some trouble trying to dribble through the double team. Has to pass it back on now to Josie. Up the floor we go to Cullum. Cullum comes across, breaks the press. Up top to Josie, over to the left, Graham. Graham trying to go inside. Simpson comes up with it. Goes through. High shot up a little bit too long. An air ball there for the rebound, Garden City. Smith, top of the key to the left. McGee once again. Guarded by Josie. Going to her right, inside. Smith. Smith shots up, blocked away, but there to pick it up, that's Turner. Turner back over to Smith. Smith pump fakes, puts it up and in. Smith now with 8. We're all tied up, 35-35. Kenny Roach sent to the scorer's table. 4:15 now to go in the quarter. Josie takes it inside to Simpson. Simpson looking to go through, way high off the glass, but the shot falls a bit too long. Desiree Smith going to hit the floor hard, a little bit slow to get up. Fly with her own teammate. It's all right, good to go. We'll avoid an injury timeout here. McGee left wing, but now a timeout taken by Garden City. Broncos will take a timeout. And that'll be an immediate timeout. So, again, we'll be back in 60 seconds. Knotted up at 35 apiece. 3:56 to go in the quarter. You're listening to Red Ravens basketball. US 98.1 KUSN.
At CRMC Medical Group, our primary care physicians and providers focus on ways to keep you and your family in good health, as well as care for them when they're not. Our family medicine and women's health physicians are accepting new patients. We have convenient office locations in Coffeyville and Independence with extended and Saturday hours in Coffeyville. If you need a physician or need to make an appointment, please call 620-688-6566. That's 620-688-6566.
Got a car? Maybe a motorcycle? Or even a boat? Do you rent or own your own home? If you have any of these, call NDB in Coffeyville and then relax. NDB can protect your assets and save you money. They represent numerous insurance companies, so they can help you find the right insurance at the right price for you. NDB at 812 West 11th in Coffeyville. Call Ben Vietz at 620-251-1970 and relax.
Back here at Nellis Hall in Coffeyville. Mounted at 35. 3:56 to go. Garden City basketball. Coffeyville at times is led by as much as 6 here in this half. Garden City has charged back in to tie this one up. Connor Harbert here with you. Stephen Kyler as well. Alexis Smith, top of the key. Going to be picked up here by Graham.
Thanks for having me again, Connor.
Good to have you back. Neves, top of the key, to the right. Going inside to McGee. Over to the baseline, Smith. There's another foul going to be charged to Simpson. And Simpson's going to pick up her third.
Number 30, Simpson, base third personal.
Alexis Smith, baseline to inbound here for Garden City. Going to lob one up here. Neves will handle it. Going over to her right. Back on over to McGee. McGee to the baseline. Turner, pump fakes, drives around. Will be stopped by Wright. In some trouble underneath the basket. That'll be 3 seconds in the lane. Devin Wright, stop at the baseline drive. That leads to the 3 seconds. Garden City's going to look to up the pressure here. Graham across the baseline, now on over to Roach. Roach moving to her left, bounce pass up the floor, over to Graham. Graham going to dribble through the attempted trap, out to the corner, it's Cullum. Cullum setting up for 3. Got it! A rare 3 for Nakia Cullum. Usually likes to step in there and take that mid-range jumper, but she makes good on her chance from deep. 38-35. Cullum just 10 threes this season, taken 1 of 10. Nice to see her come through on that one. Here's a shot that falls short. Wright able to run down the rebound and now fouled from behind. That'll be picked up here by Kiana Turner for third. That'll be the third here charged against the Broncbusters in the quarter.
Cullum kind of reminds me of Kawhi Leonard. Doesn't usually take much threes, but is excellent in the mid-range.
Always a good tool to have, no matter what position you play. It adds dimensions to your game. Simpson, left block going through. Bucket and the foul! Simpson once again getting back to her scoring ways, has been kept silent through the first 7 minutes of the quarter. Now has 13. That foul will be on Turner. That's number 4 on her. Turner picking up the quick 2 fouls. She'll check out of the ball game. So Ashton McCory checked back in. Simpson stands at the line for the and 1. Free throws off the front of the rim, no good. Brought in by Smith. So it'll remain 5 points now, 40-35. 2:45 to go here in the third quarter. To the block, Smith. Off to McGee. McGee trying to go back outside, but Graham's there to take it away. Graham, though, in some trouble, being double-teamed. Able to get it away, over now to Wright. Wright back off to Roach. Roach across half court. Over now to Cullum. Cullum driving left baseline, going through. Layups there. Cullum now with 5.5, 7 overall. New biggest lead of the game here, 42-35. 6-point lead, then all knotted up at 35. Now back over to 7. Demetria McGee going mid-lane. Good. Demetria McGee now with another basket. She's got 7 of Garden City's 12 second-half points. Now Graham going to have her pockets picked. Smith not able to run down the basketball, though. It'll stay with Coffeyville. Pushed inbound from the sideline. Dennis Graham's going to be double-teamed. Going to throw it up the floor instead over to Simpson. Simpson trying to go in the right. But we'll have a foul called against Wright. And that'll be free throws here for the 90% free throw shooter, Keelani Neves. Those are the fouls you can't afford to make. That'll be Wright's third. And now we'll go all the way to the other side of the floor to shoot some free throws. Again, easily the best free throw shooter. Here for the Broncbusters. Neves setting up for the first of 2. Making a one-possession ball game with 2, but misses the first.
And like you mentioned before, Connor, 90% from the free throw line, Neves is, and that's one person you don't want to send there.
Yeah, but does miss the first, so can't make it a one-possession ball game anymore, but does sink the second. Neves now with 12 tonight. 4-point ball game, 42-38. Up the floor to Roach, right wing, now up top to Graham. Graham getting some quality minutes here in this one. Off to Cullum on the left wing. Up top to Roach. Roach also getting some minutes. Shot up from the elbow, no good. Long rebound. Smith trying to bring it in. Ball loose out of bounds. They'll say it was last touched by Smith. So Caulfield will stick with it here. Simpson's able to run it down. It'll be Simpson inbound from the sideline. Ball comes to the top of the key. Cullum back out now to Graham. Graham on over to right. 90 seconds to go. Pass out to the wing. Roach run it down. Roach to the free throw line. To right. Down to Graham on the left wing. Guarded by Smith. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Graham still moving to her right. Spins around to her left. Shots up. No good. Nothing but air. Have to take the shot. Wright takes the near three-pointer. She shoots the air ball. It'll be a shot clock violation here against Coffeyville. Caulfield let out of sorts there near the end of that possession. That'll bring back in the ballgame Dariana Carter.
Don't stop. Just stop. Get to someone to control and make a good pass. Come on now.
Smith to come up the middle of the floor here. Just over a minute left to go in the third quarter. Corey up top to Smith, and around the perimeter we go. Off to Neves. Neves played every single minute of this one tonight. Neves in some trouble here. Caulfield trying to double. He's able to find the pass back out to Smith. We saw that a lot against Cowley. Cowley only using 6 players in that one. Neves stepping through. Foul and a charge. Taken here by Kennedy Roach. Tell you what, Roach isn't always the play you see in the scoring table, but what she does very, very well is playing solid defense. Roach is such a good defensive player, and you see it there. Takes the rather aggressive charge, I should say, on that one. Going to take a blow on that one.
And they're kind of like trapping Neves up there on the top.
Going to hit the ground. Caulfield was able to play some very aggressive defense there. Kind of got Garden City out of control. That led to the charge. Here's a ball taken away, though, by McGee. McGee left side layup is good. McGee now with 9.5. Leads down to 2 now, 42-40. Garden City on a 5-0 run here. Faye Simpson on the right wing. It's going to be picked up by Smith. To the elbow, spinning around to her right. Shots up, and then the bucket and the foul. Faye Simpson will not be denied on that drive.
And she can't be stopped.
Now we'll get her back to the line here as the foul will be on Ashton McCory. I mean, McCory's first. Second, I believe. Maybe her first. I'm all over the place. 4th team foul, 15th foul.
You were correct. That is her second.
That is her second. There we go. I knew I was right. I need to take more pride in myself. Cheyenne Banks going to check in the ballgame, though, as the free throw's good. Simpson now at 16 tonight. 11.1 seconds left to go. And now we'll have some blood on the leg of Kehlani Neves. So she'll have to come out of the game and clean that up. So we're talking about Neves, who's played every minute of this one. She will have to check out here, as blood is running down the left leg. We'll get that bandaged up. Could be good to go. She was able to jog off the court.
And Deshauna Carter goes in for her.
Deshauna Carter will replace Neves here right at the end of the third quarter. Get 11.1 seconds left. Smith will take the inbounds pass. Going to look to push it up the middle of the floor. Goes around Carter. Going to try to go all the way in. Dumps it off underneath to Smith. Smith moving to her left. Shot blocked by Banks. She'll come down with it. Has the ball and a jump ball. It'll be given back over to Garden City here. 0.4 seconds left for Garden City to do something with it. So that actually does mean Caulfield will start out with the basketball here in the fourth. So if you're able to keep it away, that'd actually be a good thing. But you have to keep them from scoring here. Smith going to float one up. Brought in by Odom. The shot's going to be a bit too short. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. So Caulfield will get the ball back to start the fourth quarter. In the end, it's a pretty good jump ball. I would say, all things considered, Caulfield will take a 5-point lead into the final 10 minutes. Back in 60 seconds, we'll see if Caulfield can pull out the victory on their home floor here today. Listen to Red Ravens basketball, US 98.1.
Customer service is the top priority at Gillum Liquors in Coffeyville. That's what sets them apart. Gillum's tries to add a little extra in the way of personal service. How? Well, they keep up on customer favorite wines and spirits. Check out the local favorites on display. And if you don't see your favorite, if it's available for sale in Kansas, Gillum will special order it just for you. It's all about customer satisfaction at Gillum Liquors. For the largest wine selection, vast array of spirits and the coldest beer in town, visit Gillum Liquor, 1713 West 8th in Coffeyville. Open 7 days a week.
Breathe easy. No problem with the Lennox Healthy Climate System from Lee's Cooling and Heating in Independence. Allergens, animal dander, dust, all of these can really affect your quality of breathing. But with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, you can stay in control of the air in your home. This system takes care of all air aspects, from humidity levels to indoor pollutants. Air is life. Enjoy perfect comfort with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, available at Lee's Cooling and Heating, 118 South 8th in Independence. Call 620-331-2310 or visit leescooling.com.
Back here once again at Nellis Hall, about to start the final 10 minutes. Here in this women's contest, Coffeyville going to start things out with a 5-point lead, 45-40. Looks like we do have maybe a little bit of blood on the floor here. That might delay us just a little bit before we get this fourth quarter started. So while we wait, again, 45-40, 10 minutes on the clock. Connor Hart, Stephen Kyler with you, US 98.1 KUSN. Let's check in on some scores. No updates since halftime in the Indy-Colby game, but the Pirates did lead that one 36-22 at the half. Cowley now trailing by 3 to Dodge City. That one's almost through the third quarter, 53-50. Hutchinson leading Cloud County by 20. Halfway through the third in their contest, 44-24. And then meanwhile, at Goodland, it looks like I was wrong after all. The Mavericks do lead the Beavers 9-6 there in that one. So I'm starting to wonder, and I'm going to do some research. We have no updates from Liberal. That would be the only one that I would have to check at this point. But we are going to have a short delay to start out the quarter. So while we wait, I want to go ahead and remind you of what we have to come here on our broadcast schedule. Of course, this will be our last home game for the week. But coming up this Saturday, live from Dodge City, Kansas. We're going all the way back over to Western Kansas once again for a 1 p.m., 3 p.m. showdown. Of course, Coffeyville, the women were able to take a victory over the Conquistadors. The men, though, fell well short of that one. But, of course, like we've seen, Coffeyville's a bit changed as a team since that first contest. Did not have Keita, did not have McBride for that one. It could be a good one, so make sure you tune in there. Dodge City, very, very good this year, by the way. 11-1 in conference play, so Coffeyville will be looking for the upset there on January 22nd. We'll come back on January 26th on another long road trip on a Wednesday. How about Colby, Kansas? We've been to Goodland. Now we'll just go 30 minutes to the east and take on the Trojans. That'll be a men and women doubleheader, 5:30 and 7:30 p.m. Of course, you can hear all of that, all the road games this year, US 98.1 KUSN or online, KGGFradio.com. So it looks like we're good to go here. We'll get going. It'll be Coffeyville basketball start out here in the fourth quarter. In that jump ball right before the conclusion of the third, meaning Coffeyville does get to start out with it here with this 5-point lead. Passing to go inside. Banks trying to work with it, lost it, ball out of bounds, will remain with Coffeyville. Cheyenne Banks, Faye Simpson both currently in at the same time. Normally check in and out for each other, but
I think the one thing that Garden City may try to focus on is getting either Faye Simpson to foul out. Yep, like that.
Simpson's going to take the charge. That'll be the fourth here on Simpson. And that might be the end of Simpson for at least a few more minutes. Devin Wright to the scorer's table here. She'll check in, and Simpson will have to check out. Big loss here for Coffeyville to start out the quarter. Ashton McCory will also check in here early on. Desiree Smith will check out. Back in the ballgame, by the way, Kaylani Neves. We talked about it. She had to come out at the end in the third quarter with the blood on her leg. Looks like she's got it bandaged and ready to go. It'll be Neves who takes it on the left wing, up top. They go to Smith and around. Off to McGee. The underneath to McCory. Doesn't like what she sees. Back outside to McGee. To the baseline, Odom. Inside to McCory. Left block. Shots up. Blocked by Wright. Loose ball on the floor. We'll have a foul on the floor here charged to Coffeyville's Devin Wright. That'll be Wright's fourth. And Garden City will inbound from the baseline. Smith tosses up here to McCory. Come down with it. Hand it off to Neves. Neves off to Smith. Over to McGee. Back up top to Smith. Around over to Neves. 10 seconds on the clock. McCory going to take the 6-footer. No good. who's got the loose rebound. Wright's able to run it down. Remember, Devin Wright now playing with 4 fouls out there at the moment. Carter driving in, off to Wright. Right side layup, no good. Bounces off the rim. Garden City's there for the rebound.
You were very excited on that one, weren't you, Connor?
You've seen Wright able to cut in on that backside there. I'm rather excited to see it again. Here's a drive. Banks able to block the shot away. However, Garden City doesn't get the rebound. Wright's able to end up with it in the end.
And Tiana Turner's getting ready to check in for Garden City.
Turner
almost said Dodge City.
4 fouls.
I almost said Dodge City.
That's on Saturday. To the top of the key, Devin Wright going to take the mid-range jumper. That one's good. Right now with 8, all coming in the second half. Caulfield again leads by 7, 47-40. Alexis Smith, top of the key, moving to her right, going to give it off to McCory. On the elbow, tries to get it out to the corner, but the ball just simply finds nobody. Odom was cutting to the basket, and the ball will head out of bounds. The Ravens take control.
There's a little bit of miscommunication there, too.
Coffeyville a chance to make their biggest lead of the game. Remember, the biggest lead was 7. 42-35, the score at the time. Before Garden was able to tie things back up, or rather, not tie things back up, but at least bring it back to within a few. Nakia Cullum going to go over to her right. Pass to the wing. Finley Carter. Carter guarded by Smith. Screen set by Banks. Now in the corner. 10 on the shot clock. Up top to Wright. Right to Cullum. Another screen set by Wright. Cullum driving to the middle of the lane. Put the floater. That one's also good. Cullum now with 9 tonight. Caulfield their newbies lead here at 9 points. 49-40. Lonnie Neves, top of the key, going to be guarded by Carter. The elbow, outside to Smith, on to Smith, the other Smith, back out to Alexis Smith.
That's a lot of Smiths.
What can you do sometimes? So the corner here, out to McGee, going to her right, ball into Blues on the floor. Wright is able to get a hand on it. There'll be a jump ball, position arrow pointing off towards Garden City. You don't think about it until it happens. Desiree Smith, Alexis Smith. Desiree Smith in the paint. And of course you have Alexis Smith, the point guard. It'll be Alexis Smith to inbound. She'll float one up here to Neves. Neves pump fakes, drives to the free throw line, shot up, right side of the rim. Banks gonna fight for the board, eventually does come up with it. She'll keep it strong, able to find the outlet pass eventually, off to Dariana Carter. 7:05 left to go in this fourth quarter. Pass off over now to Cullum. Cullum over to Carter, standing in the right corner. Trying to go inside to Banks. Ball's knocked away by Turner. And she'll come up with it. Going to hand it off here to Smith. Smith driving through. Left side layup. Blocked away by Cullum.
So they call a foul on that.
Foul. Did they? Wow, they did. So it'll be a foul instead. It'll be Alexis Smith to the line to shoot 2. That'll be Cullum's second.
Man, the fans don't like that one, but it's the rest call.
From the Coffeyville crowd. Smith stands at the line to shoot 2. First one's up and away. That one's no good. Back to the rim. Smith this season is a 66% free throw shooter. It's her first trip to the line here in the fourth. Looks to enter the scoring table tonight. To do so here with the second free throw. It's up and away. That one's good. Smith now has 1. 49-41. Caulfield leads by 8. Carter looking to dribble up the left side of the floor. Now cutting back to her right. Gets the basketball. Now a foul charge to Neves. Push from behind. That'll be the 4th on Neves. 4th on your leading scorer. Neves will have to play careful now.
I don't realize this, but number 3, Alexis Smith has not been checked out yet in the game.
And we're talking about some players who hadn't been checked out. Smith is one of them. Right, middle of the lane, back outside, going to go to Roach now. 5 on the shot clock. Roach going to her left. Trying to hand it off to Carter. Carter steps to her left, but going to travel before the shot. Turn over the ball back over to Garden City. Smith clearly trusted with the offense here. Here, point guard. Brings it up. Pass to the left wing. McGee gets it on back. Over to her right and on over to Neves. Back to Smith and back to McGee. 6 minutes to go in this one. It's Smith over to McGee to the corner. Neves dribbling over to her right. Going to put up the floater over Banks. It's no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Alexis Smith. Her second shot, or second try, is going to be good. Smith, her first shot from the field tonight. She's got 3 in the lead 6. Penny Roach loses control of the basketball here. McGee with it. Hands it off to Smith. Left side layup. That one's good. Coffee a little bit out of sorts, and now it's just a 4-point game. Carter going to take it this time. Carter looks to come up the right side of the floor. Down on the wing. Coming over to the left. Screen set by right. Collin takes it on the wing. Inside, going to go to Banks. Banks one dribble. She's going to travel. Took an extra step. That'll lead us to a timeout here taken by Coffeyville. 5:21 to go. Coffeyville's led by as much as 9, but as it currently stands, the lead is 4. 5:21 to go here in today's ball game. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Red Ravens basketball. US 98.1. %.
Hey Coffeyville, this is your favorite banker from Community State Bank, and I just popped into your favorite radio station to let you know that interest rates are at an all-time low. So if you've been looking to refinance your home, now is the time. Give us a call at 251-1313 or stop by and see us at 1414 West 11th Street. This has been your favorite banker, Community State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Everyone looks forward to a good meal. That's why we do dining differently at Windsor Place. We call it 7 to 7 dining. Residents can come to the dining room anytime between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. for a home-cooked meal of their choice. 3 specials are available throughout the day, along with a full menu, including all-day breakfast. If residents need a treat between meals, they can visit our self-service snack pantries. Come see what makes Windsor Place different at mealtime. Call 620-252-4929.
Back here at Nellis Hall in Coffeyville, Kansas. 5:21 to go here in this contest. A 5-0 run for Garden City brought the deficit back to 4. Coffeyville looking to pick up the win on their home floor. Looking to get a game closer here to Garden City. Actually, I do believe a win would put them put them on top of Garden City by a half game. A win here would give Garden City a game and a half advantage over Coffeyville. But it is Garden City basketball here. Alexis Smith to the right wing. Gets it back. Now over to the left, McGee. Turner in for Neves, who checked out during the timeout. Turner, top of the key. To the right. Excuse me, that's Carter in the ball game. Left wing, guarded by the other Carter, Dariana Carter. Smith off to McGee. McGee driving right baseline, trying to go around Banks. Shot up. No whistle either direction. Carter trying to save it. It is going to be a shot clock violation, though. And Coffeyville will take control of the basketball. Jordan Connor into the ball game. She checked in during the timeout as well for Coffeyville. Garden City is going to look to pressure. Coffeyville going to have to play secure with the basketball.
Looks like they're having a little discussion over there between those two officials.
Yeah, might be talking about whether Carter had control of the basketball or not. If she had control, then theoretically, and that would give the ball back over to Garden City. They're going to put 20 on the shot clock because they're going to say Carter had full possession of the basketball. So Alexis Smith to inbound from the baseline. Tosses it out. Really taken in. Over to the right. Now it's going to be Alexis Smith. Garden City can turn it back into a one-possession ball game. In the basket here. 2 or 3. Carter up top. Around the horn. Now on over to McGee. Going to back it out. Now looking to drive baseline. Trying to go block to block with it. Ball ends up rolling in the hands of Alexis Smith. So McGee driving across the lane. A foul. She'll head to the line for 2. That'll be on Cheyenne Banks, her first. Team's 4th of the quarter. That'll be McGee at the line. McGee 2 for 3 tonight from the free throw line. First free throw is up and away. That one's good. Back to a one-possession game now, 49-46. Faye Simpson to the scorer's table here. She'll check in. Second shot's away. Second shot's also good. Leads cut to 2 now, 49-47. So Simpson back in. Banks will check out. Banks going to have to play careful and smart out there. Again, 4 personal fouls for Simpson. Bounce pass going to come to Carter. Carter guarded by Smith. Carter looking to speed things up. Carter's going to set the screen. Carter out to the elbow. Now to Roach in the corner. Phoenix to her left. Stop. Foul. Foul be on Shauna Carter, her first. Team's second. Candy Roach to inbound from the baseline. Gonna float one out here to Simpson, who will take it top of the key. Off to Carter. They'll pull things up on the right wing. Into the corner, it's Connor. Connor off to Carter. Carter trying to direct some traffic. 8 on the shot clock. Pull him out to Roach. Roach looking to drive to her left, to the baseline now. Trying to spin through, throws up the shot, no good. Bounce off the rim, Simpson, jump ball. Possession arrow pointing over towards Coffeyville. Coffeyville will retain it. Simpson able to get her hands on that one. It'll be Dariana Carter inbound from the baseline. 3:50 to go now in this one. Carter to the baseline. Cullum will take it. Outside to Connor. Step. Now around to Carter, standing in the left corner. Stepping to her right. Now to Cullum. Cullum shot from the baseline. Mid-range jumpers, no good. Smith there for the board. Garden City a chance to tie or take the lead. Coffeyville led this one 49-40 a few minutes ago. Darren Wright can also be sent in, or not. Not for now, anyway. McGee on the right wing. Covered by Carter. Inside of McGee. Jumps. Pass it inside to Turners, whose shot is good. A 9-0 run here for Garden City. And the Coffeyville's lead has evaporated. Roach going to hand it off to Carter here. She'll come across half court. Screen set by Simpson. Carter brings it beyond. Now to Connor. Connor driving hard to her right. Steps through. Mid-range jumper. Again, no good. There for the rebound. Going to be Smith. Desiree Smith. 2:40 left to go now. Kehlani Neves to the scores table. He takes it left wing. Up top, Turner. Carter, excuse me. Smith to the top. Now on over to McGee once again. Off to the corner, driving left side. That's going to be Carter. Steps through, off the glass. It's good. Garden City, an 11-0 run. Carter's first 2 of the game. Jordan Connor to the right wing, up top to Carter. 2:15 to go. Going to move to her right. Up top, going to go to Simpson now. Simpson going to settle top of the key, going to take the 3, left side. Long rebound's going to be brought in by Carter. Coffeyville again comes up empty. Paige Scott, Martina Ashelman about to be sent into the ball game here. We saw Scott at the start of the second half. It should be fine. Yeah, since coming out of the game with that lower arm injury. 8 on the shot clock. Carter with it, driving to her right, trying to go through Connor. Big jump stop, shot up. Connor brings it back down. It'll be a jump ball. Garden City will retain possession. 3 on the shot clock, though. As we'll get those subs in, including Kehlani Neves, Martina Ashman, and Paige Scott. 3 prolific shooters now going to check in the ball game. Roach and Connor check out for Coffeyville. Deshauna Carter will check out here for the Bronxbusters. So again, 3 on the shot clock. Garden City set to inbound from the baseline. It's Smith to do so. Bounce pass into McGee. Spins around to her right. Mid-range floater. No good. Simpson brings in the board. 90 seconds to go now in this one. Time ticking down. Paige Scott on the right wing. Stops. Back up top over to Carter. Carter off to Scott. Scott inside. Going to go to Simpson. Simpson turns around. Takes the mid-ranger. That's good. All knotted back up here at 51.
We kind of did the same thing there, Connor. We both went like that.
Coffeyville 51, Garden City 51. 1 minute to go. Paige Simpson now with 18 tonight. Smith, right corner. Inside to Smith. Smith off to Turner. Turner on the block, bounce pass. Simpson gets a hand on it, and a foul charged against Garden City. That'll be a foul here on Desiree Smith. He's Smith's first. It'll be Coffeyville inbound from the sideline. 47.7 seconds now. Brittany Mapang going to check in. Yana Turner will check out. First time seeing Mapang in the second half. I'm going to check it in. Now on to Simpson. Simpson moving up the right side to the wing. Dribbles into the corner. Now going to pick up the dribble. Coffeyville's going to take a timeout. 40.8 seconds left to go here in this one. 24 on the shot clock. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a quick one ourselves. Come right on deck as we approach the exciting conclusion of this one. Coffeyville 51, Garden City 51. Listen to Red Ravens basketball. US 98.1.
Financing for all. That's the Romans way at Roman Chevrolet Buick in Independence. If you're worried you won't qualify for financing, see the fine folks at Romans and they will get you in a vehicle ASAP. They finance anyone 100%. Don't let your credit issues stand in the way of you driving a great, reliable vehicle. Come to Roman Chevrolet Buick at 2313 West Main in Independence, Kansas. Check out the selections online at romansgm.com.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Back here at Nellis Hall once again, 40.8 seconds to go. Coffee with the basketball underneath their own basket. 24 on the shot clock. Connor Harbin here with you. Stephen Kyler as well. Dariana Carter to check it in. Pass it up top. It'll be Colum who comes down with it. Top of the key. Going over to her left. Now off to Scott who stands on the wing. Guarded by Neves. Inside. Going to go to Simpson. Simpson looking to go to work. Shot up across the middle of the lane. It's good. Simpson puts it through. No shot clock here for Garden City. And we'll have a timeout taken, I believe. No. We will have no timeout. We'll have a whistle. We're adjusting the clock. We'll get the right time on the clock, 29.5. But again, no shot clock. Coffeyville leading by 2. Coffeyville going to have to play some great defense. You also have to watch Kehlani Neves. On the floor. That would be the player they look for the win, I presume. Neves, left wing, up top to Smith. On over to the right, it will be McGee. To the corner, Neves for 3 in the lead. Left it short. Who's got the rebound? Paige Scott has it. Scott going to hand it off to Carter. 16 seconds. Garden City's going to foul. Dariana Carter will not go to the line just yet. That'll be the 4th foul. 4th team foul here called against Garden City. So you're not in the woods just yet. You'll have to inbound it here from the baseline. Make a smart inbounds pass. But before we get that, we'll get another timeout.
This is very intense, Connor.
An intense conclusion to this one indeed, Steven. We'll have a timeout taken by Coach Turner and the Ravens. But Faye Simpson, a big shot there to put the Ravens up here 53-51. And a big rebound for Paige Scott here as well. So it's a 30-second timeout. I already talked my way through about half of it, so we'll just keep it right here. As once again, it's a simple situation. Inbound the basketball. Hold the basketball strong. You cannot give it up. Garden City will not foul right away. They're going to look for the steal. If you do get fouled, obviously you got to sink your free throws. You'll get 2 of them. 2 of them, I got to think, well, it doesn't put the game on ice, I would say, but it certainly puts you in a good position. 1 will obviously make it a 3-pointer to tie. So, that's the situation. First step, though, is to get the ball inbounds. Cannot stress that enough. They will, however, be inbounding it from the sideline here right in front of the scorer's table. So you're going to have the half court. You're not going to have to deal with any kind of full court press. That's important to note as well. But the entry pass has to be good here for Nakia Colum.
Let's hope the ball doesn't get blocked and come back in our faces.
Yes, absolutely. So Colum's inbounds. Looking for a target. Going to float one back to the backcourt. It's going to be Carter. Carter immediately fouled. There you go. That's exactly what you need to do. We'll see if Carter can sink the 2 here from the free throw line and make it a potentially 4-point ball game. Boy, Carter will check into the ball game. Going to go offense, defense a bit here. Martina Ashland will check out. Ashland will be the offense. Carter will be the defense. That will be on Alexis Smith, her third. Carter stands at the line. Connor's first is no good. That means it'll remain a one-possession ball game. And 14.6 seconds left. Connor's second. That one is good. Garden needs a 3 to tie. You also got to watch for the 2. You cannot foul on any 2-pointer. It'll be another timeout here. It'll be a full timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it right here, though. We don't want to make sure we don't come back in a little bit late. So once again, you now have to play defense. Like I said, Steven, you have to keep the 3, but you also have to watch for the drive. Garden City might try to drive in. Remember, they're not the most prolific 3-point shooting team. They'll have Neves out on the floor as an option. We have a few others who have taken 3s here this year, but what they may try to do is try to drive in and draw the foul. That would get them, if you make the shot, of course, that's contingent on making the shot. Not ideal, but that would be another way to get 3 points. You have to play good, clean defense.
And one thing also, you don't want Faye Simpson to get the foul either, because that would be your 5th.
Yes, if they do drive, you'd almost be better off just letting them score in that case. If that's not enough to tie the ball game up, then you're back with the basketball. So you just have to play smart here and make sure you do not give up any open 3s, because that would be the tie ball game, of course, and send us into overtime. But 14.6 seconds on the clock. We'll see if Coffeyville can end this one in regulation. Again, like I said, Neves is your 3-point shooter that you'll have out there as well. Alexis Smith, she'll shoot a few. McCory not on the floor. She's your only other player with above 15 threes this season. It'll be Alexis Smith with the basketballs. She'll stop, top of the key. She's already used her dribble. Over to Deshauna Carter. Up top to Smith. 6 seconds left. Smith, step back 3. Got it. That's going to be a 2, though. They're going to call it a 2. Foot was on the line. We're going to talk things over. It had to have been foot on the line if that was a 2. The shot was good, but that'll be a 2-pointer. So like I said, that's not going to be enough. She thought she had the 3, though. That was clearly the choice. But the foot was on the line, and now Coffeyville, same situation. Get the inbounds pass in. Get fouled if you must, but then sink your free throws and at least make this a 3-point ball game.
Of course,
Not set in stone just yet. Still a good shot there for Alexis Smith. Credit where it's due. A beautiful shot there.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the foot was on the line.
Other slide back.
For sure. I mean, it was a good step back jumper, but is it not going to be enough to bring Garden City back in? While we're at it here, quick scoring update, because we may have a few finals. We do have one final. Independence takes care of Colby tonight, 73-60. Hutchinson also takes care of Cloud County, 79-59. Meanwhile, at the start of the third, you've got Northwest Kansas Tech out in front of Pratt, 37-24. Obviously, we have some other scores as well. By the way, we were able to figure out which game had been canceled. That was the Pratt Northwest Kansas Tech men. So I was not crazy earlier when I was kind of thinking about that. But either way, here we go. 4.9 seconds left to go in this one. 1-point ball game. Coffeyville must inbound the basketball. But before we get that, short discussion between two of our referees.
We're all just a little crazy, Connor. We just don't like to admit it.
Nakia Colm will be able to run the baseline, remember, as it was on a made shot. Scott looking for a target. Up the floor it goes to Simpson. Simpson holding on. She'll be fouled. 2.8 seconds here on the clock. Faye Simpson will be the one at the line shooting 2. That'll be on Alexis Smith. That's her 4th. So as it stands, 1 free throw makes it a 2-point game. 2 makes it a 3-point game. You cannot make it a 2-possession game. This is not to ice the game. It is simply to decide how much Garden City will need here in 2.8 seconds. Simpson's first is on the way, and it's good. Two-pointer will no longer win this one. Coffeyville leads 55-53. Simpson's second is no good. Back of the rim. Rebounded here by McGee. McGee up the floor to Neves. Neves, half-court shot. Bounces off the ceiling. That will be the ball game. Coffeyville escapes Garden City. Tell you what, it was a little scary there at the end, but a win is a win, and Coffeyville will get the win on their home floor to split the season series at 1 apiece. So a good win here for Coffeyville will improve their record to 13-5 on the regular season. They will once again jump Garden City in the conference standings. They now lead by a half game, but it was a lovely ball game here tonight. We'll talk about it a little more when we come back. We'll take a few minutes and get our numbers in order. You're listening to Red Raven Basketball, US 98.1, KWSN.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PHIL.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
This is Lyle with Cooperative Credit Union in Coffeyville, Kansas. We're your community credit union. The current interest rates on mortgages and auto loans will not last forever. Only about 20% of the country has acted on refinancing their mortgages, auto loans, RVs, boats, and motorcycles. Now is a perfect time to refinance your loans, lower your interest rates, lower your payments, and save some money before interest rates begin to climb. Cooperative Credit Union, it's where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Taco Mayo's new Filet Olé Steak Bowl is piled high with filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
A heaping bowl loaded with refried beans, Mexicali rice, cheddar jack, sour cream, and tender filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Savor the juicy Filet Olé Steak Bowl stacked with filet mignon and only from Taco Mayo.
That's a wrap.
No, that's a bowl.
Mow, dig, haul, lift. The versatile Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor does it all. Switching attachments is simple, and a smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation. The Kubota BX Series, the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. for over 10 years. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer. Or go to Roman's Outdoor Power in Independence and see Jeff and Chance, or in Bartlesville, Kevin and Mike.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
secret to sticking with your goals? The right gear. Which is why I went on Kohl's.com and got an Adidas hoodie for under $45, picked up some Nike sneakers, and got a new fleece from Tech Gear for just $12.99. Oh, you can also get an extra 30, 20, or 15% off with your Kohl's card and get free store pickup. If only exercising was this easy. Select styles, Adidas and Nike. Coupons do not apply. Ends January 23rd. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Got a car? Maybe a motorcycle? Or even a boat? Do you rent or own your own home? If you have any of these, call NDB in Coffeyville and then relax. NDB can protect your assets and save you money. They represent numerous insurance companies, so they can help you find the right insurance at the right price for you. NDB at 812 West 11th in Coffeyville. Call Ben Vietz at 620-251-1970 and relax.
Customer service is the top priority at Gillum Liquors in Coffeyville. That's what sets them apart. Gillum's tries to add a little extra in the way of personal service. How? Well, they keep up on customer favorite wines and spirits. Check out the local favorites on display. And if you don't see your favorite, if it's available for sale in Kansas, Gillum will special order it just for you. It's all about customer satisfaction at Gillum Liquors. For the largest wine selection, vast array of spirits, and the coldest beer in town, visit Gillum Liquors, 1713 West 8th in Coffeyville. Open 7 days a week.
Breathe easy. No problem with the Lennox Healthy Climate System from Lee's Cooling and Heating in Independence. Allergens, animal dander, dust, all of these can really affect your quality of breathing. But with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, you can stay in control of the air in your home. This system takes care of all air aspects, from humidity levels to indoor pollutants. Air is life. Enjoy perfect comfort with the Lennox Healthy Climate System, available at Lee's Cooling and Heating, 118 South 8th in Independence. Call 620-331-2310 or visit leescooling.com.
Welcome back here to Nellis Hall, Coffeyville, Kansas. Women's game in the books. The Coffeyville women avenge an earlier season loss here to the Garden City Bronxbusters today. They walk out 55-53 victors. Connor Hartman here with you, Stephen Kyler, as well as we start the women's postgame, a brief women's postgame here this evening. We take a look first and foremost at your scoring summary. Garden City, 2 players in double digits tonight. That would be Denitra McGee leading the way. She had 14 points, and then with 12 points, that'd be Kaylana Neves. 7 points, Alexis Smith, again, that last-second bucket. However, what was on the line? And that was ruled a 2-pointer, so that could have been the game's tying shot. Just gotta wonder how the game would have been altered had it been just an inch further back. Coffeyville barely escaping in that regard. She still had 7. Desiree Smith had 8. Ashley McCory had 6 points tonight, and then you had 3 with 2. Deshauna Carter, Kiana Turner, and Justice Odom. Meanwhile, for Coffeyville, leading the way tonight, Faye Simpson. She rebounds well from that Cowley game with 21 points tonight, including what was essentially the go-ahead bucket. Tied up at 51, picks up 52 and 53. Of course, Coffeyville will do the rest of the work from the free throw line. She still finishes with 21 tonight. 9 points for Nakia Cullum, 8 points for Devin Wright, 5 points for Kennedy Roach, and then you had 2 points apiece for Amaya Josie, Paige Scott, and Cheyenne Banks. So again, Coffeyville improves to 13-5 on the regular season. They will improve to 7-5 in Jayhawk Conference play. And like I said, that means they will move a half game above Garden City in the standings, are now into the top half. You got to stay in the top 6 to guarantee a first-round home game. Well, that is exactly where Coffeyville is sitting here at the moment. I'm not sure how the playoffs are going to look with 13 teams. Haven't looked at the brackets and the setup just yet, but it is important that you maintain, I think, a spot in that top 6. We'll see how things go from there. They might be giving the number 1 team a bye. I'm trying to think how you would put up a 13-team playoff. And, of course, we can worry about that down the line. Garden City, meanwhile, they do fall to 12-6 themselves and 7-6 in conference play today. We're going to take ourselves another break. When we come back, we'll start pregame for the men's contest here today. Of course, we'll have 2 teams going at it. It was an overtime win for the Coffeyville men last time round. But again, we had some players missing from that one on both sides. That'll be coming out here to play here today. Again, back in a few minutes. You're listening to Red Ravens basketball, US 98.1 KUSN.
Hey Coffeyville, this is your favorite banker from Community State Bank, and I just popped into your favorite radio station to let you know that interest rates are at an all-time low. So if you've been looking to refinance your home, now is the time. Give us a call at 251-1313 or stop by and see us at 1414 West 11th Street. This has been your favorite banker, Community State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PHIL.
Everyone looks forward to a good meal. That's why we do dining differently at Windsor Place. We call it 7 to 7 dining. Residents can come to the dining room anytime between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. for a home-cooked meal of their choice. 3 specials are available throughout the day, along with a full menu, including all-day breakfast. If residents need a treat between meals, they can visit our self-service snack pantries. Come see what makes Windsor Place different at mealtime. Call 620-252-4929.
Roman Chevrolet Buick in Independence says, we'll buy your vehicle for top dollar in only 5 minutes. That's right. Romans is your elite buying center for Southeast Kansas. Romans pays more than any other dealership. Plus, Romans will buy your used car even if you buy your next one elsewhere. They'll buy it over the phone in 5 minutes. Your elite buying center is Roman Chevrolet Buick, 2313 West Main in Independence.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofas.
Carter, inside, going to go to Simpson. Simpson over the top, high off the glass, it's good. With a 1-point lead, 3.5 minutes now into this first quarter. Odom on the right wing. 3.5 minutes now into this first quarter. Odom on the right wing. That's a foul. Simpson's got her second bucket. And she'll get strangled. Yes. Yeah, Justice Odom back in the ball game. Simpson's first free throw's on the way. It's good. Simpson now. Second free throw is also good. Make that 7 now. Out to the right block. Stops. Going to hand it off over to Scott. Scott, long 2. Good. Does give Garden City a 4-point lead, 16-12. There's a lob pass inside. Simpson, well done. Scott trying to lob it inside, trying to work against Smith. Simpson off the glass. It's good. Simpson into double digits here early on. Going to take the shot. Too far to the right. No good. Simpson fighting for the board. Ball's going to end up, well, somewhere. Going to go to Corum. Shot away. It's good. Long 2. These two teams pretty even thus far as Roach looks to drive right side, trying to go through Neves. Underhanded layup, good. Left block. Banks using her power inside, gets it to go. They've been trying Banks. Right block, Devin Wright. Her shot's good. Didn't see Wright a whole lot in the first half, despite starting because of the foul in that regard.
I was honestly just guessing that, honestly.
Yeah, Neves for sure. You can tell from the comes up with a steal, pushing it up the floor now. Josie inside, finding Wright. Wright's up and good. Neves does pick up the second foul. Josie's first is away. That one's good. Josie 5'10", the guard. A representative of the West. Here, moving to her left, bounce pass up the floor over to Graham. Graham going to dribble through the attempted trap out to the corner. It's Cullum. Cullum setting up for 3. Adds dimensions to your game. Simpson, left block going through. Bucket and the foul. Over now to Cullum. Cullum driving left baseline, going through. Layups there. Simpson on the right wing. It's going to be picked up by Smith to the elbow, spinning around to her right. Shot up, and then the bucket and the foul. 15th foul.
You were correct. That is her second.
That is her second. Guarded by Neves. Inside, going to go to Simpson. Simpson looking to go to work. Shot up across the middle of the lane. It's good.